Shoppers are getting their second win after a record-setting season. Some forecasts expect today to be the fourth busiest shopping day of 2017. As much as 30% of this year's retail sales are made during the holiday season. Early estimates show holiday shoppers spent a record $598 billion. That is up $33 billion with a B from last year. Online shopping surged 18.1%. Charisse Jones covers business and the economy for USA Today, and she joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Charisse, can these record numbers over the holiday season tell us anything about how consumers will spend next year?
I think so. I mean, I think people are feeling a lot more confident about the economy. I mean, wages are up a little bit. Unemployment is very low. We've got a tax bill that's coming down the pike. And so if this is any indication, people are feeling a lot more encouraged. They're not worried so much about being buried in debt. And retailers have gotten very smart about rolling out lots of discounts and sales, and that's a prime motivator as well. So this season was really hot, and I think next year could be good as well.
So what are some of the best-selling gifts this holiday season?
You know, home improvement materials, of all things, were really hot sellers. The Instapot, which is like a steamer and a pressure cooker all in one.
I actually got one of those for Christmas.
Glad is cooking tonight.
Okay, hard to find.
You're glad.
Right, you know, and obviously toys were a big seller. The Fingerling is a little palm-sized monkey that you can touch and make it move, and people loved it.
What is it?
A palm-sized monkey?
Yeah, it's called a Fingerling, and it's like really tiny. It's adorable, and it kind of moves around, and you know, it's animated, and so people really loved that. Electronics are always a hot seller, so the 4K TVs were flying off the shelves. So pretty much every category did well, but those were some of the hottest sellers.
You mentioned flying off the shelves, and the one big thing they had was this extra Saturday going into Christmas. So how much did Super Saturday, or how did Super Saturday compare to Black Friday?
Super Saturday was close to Black Friday. The last 2 years has actually been the biggest shopping day of the year. This year it was a little bit less than Black Friday, but you still had about 126 million people, you know, procrastinators who headed out to buy something. So it was
myself included.
Nothing wrong with that.
It was a really big day for the retail industry as well.
And we know that more than half of Americans did their shopping online. How does this affect the brick and mortar stores, specifically against Amazon?
You know, brick and mortar stores, you know, a sale is a sale is a sale. I mean, Amazon gets a lot of online sales, but all of these different retailers have their own websites as well. So if $1 is spent online or at an actual brick and mortar location, it's going into the same pot, and it all feeds the bottom line. So they're happy either way.
Can we read anything based on online sales around holidays for online sales just in general going into next year?
Yeah, they're really surging. I mean, up 18%. Cyber Monday was the biggest online shopping day in history with more than $6 billion in sales. So that's really accelerating. But most sales still happen at an actual store. So they're not going to be going out of business anytime soon. As
you heard at the top of the show, we've been talking about very cold weather for a large portion of the country. Does that impact people's shopping behavior?
I mean, malls they tend to be warm. You can go out and get your winter clothing, and so I think people like the social atmosphere of going out and shopping, and so I don't think the cold weather will be an impediment unless the roads are really bad, and then eventually it'll get better and they'll get back out.
What about gift cards? I mean, the National Retail Federation says $28 billion was spent on gift cards. That's usually what I give to a lot of people.
Yeah, well,
have at it.
Get what you want.
Get what you need.
They're incredibly popular because you can do what you want with it. You just have to read the fine print to make sure it's not going to expire. Most don't. You have at least 5 years to use them. But you want to check because some retailers have gone out of business. I mean, if you have a Sports Authority card, you know, you're out of luck.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to get out there and use it or lose it.
A good indicator, though, on consumer confidence, which has been at record highs as of late. So it's a good indicator going into the new year about where Americans stand on the economy.
They're feeling a lot better. You know, they think that things are looking up and they've got jobs and they're spending.
Well, Charisse Jones, thank you so much for coming in. Happy holidays, Vlad. I will be expecting my gift card.
It's in the mail,
and dinner cooking tonight.
Exactly. A lot of work Vlad's going to be doing these few days.